Rome and the dramatic scene at the Vatican today, Pope Benedict making his first appearance since his resignation announcement amid the sacred celebration of Ash Wednesday. There was a kind of rumbling in Rome, a kind of aftershock, and ABC's Dan Harris is at the Vatican to tell us more.
On this Ash Wednesday, at his last public mass, Pope Benedict received a rare, rapturous standing ovation. Earlier in the day, at a public ceremony, a similar reception with cheers and tears. Benedict was visibly moved.
How would you describe the atmosphere in the room on this final?
Just solemn and electric at the same time.
I almost cried. Honestly, it was wonderful.
Beneath the applause, though, there are thorny questions swirling. We were struck by the fact that the Pope said again today that he was resigning of his own free will.
Ho fatto questo in piena libertà.
There's been a real emphasis on pointing out that the Pope made this decision of his own volition and was not pushed. Why?
Why is that? Because Italians love conspiracy theories.
He's not kidding. The local papers here read like a Dan Brown novel, teeming with unsubstantiated talk about Benedict being driven out by internal intrigue. Anonymous conservatives in the Vatican are calling the Pope's resignation a disaster because it diminishes the job of God's infallible representative on earth. Once the Holy Spirit has chosen you, can you actually give your 2 weeks' notice?
It's not a problem that the Pope is renouncing the authority that he enjoys. He enjoys it only in as much as he's in office, and not as a personal thing.
In other words, as of 8 p.m. on February 28th, he will no longer be considered infallible. In that moment of resignation, there will be other delicate symbolic issues. What will the ex-pope's title be? What kind of robes will he wear? For centuries, when a pope dies, they seal his apartments to protect his documents and then ritually crush his papal ring with a small silver hammer.
But today, the Vatican admitted they still really don't know exactly how and when they will handle these ancient traditions in this highly unusual case. So what we're watching here, Diane, is a 2,000-year-old church entering genuinely uncharted waters.